Probably quite
shocked.
yeah,
Scared.
worried.
Definitely scared, because if you woke up and you didn't know what was going on at all.
Will be disorientated then. If he's bumped his head, he'll be a bit wobbly. He'll be a bit dazed.
So like, with the wobbly, like, would that be like camera movements to like show that?
I think you could put not a shaky cam, but
POV.
Like
they
blur
do-
or something.
yeah, like
Out
they
of
do these
focus
effects
or
where if someone's like moving around, they're quite disorientated. The camera kind of moves with them
Yeah.
almost,
Yeah.
and it's also quite slow. It's like a slow motion effect on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that gives the effect of them being disorientated and dazed.
Yeah, I think if he's definitely going to wake up in a forest, then it should definitely be like if the light's shining through the trees, or like an overemphasis on like the rustling of the leaves and like the like sounds of nature.
Or like a POV shot from the ground. Like,
Yeah.
with the trees.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So like, how do you think I should script it? So like, what should the boy do? Like his movement and stuff. What should I get the actor to do to like portray that? So like stumbling around, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Maybe just like sit up for the first couple of seconds or something.
Yeah, trying to get a judgment of what it is.
Got to get his bearing.
What about like, because I was suggested that I could use like an ear ringing sound effect. So like after you hit your head, sometimes
Oh yeah.
there's like a ringing
Sure.
sound. And I was also suggested like a heartbeat kind of thing, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Which one would be better?
I think-
Nature sounds or something like something.
Nature,
Uh-huh.
it wouldn't have the
Maybe-
heartbeat because that sounds a bit too like.
Yeah.
Maybe even before he wakes up, it's kind of like the first few seconds of the film where actually it's just completely black, and it's just noise of like running and then him hitting his head
Mhm.
and falling to the ground, and then it kind of opens up and he's looking at the sky.
Okay.
Like leaves rustling. on the
Oh,
ground.
definitely like nature sounds, definitely.
Yeah.
Because if the character wasn't going to speak, I think like sounds and the scenery should definitely be
Like
included.
an atmospheric, like wind.
Yeah.
Like the only noise is footsteps. So
Yeah.
it shows he's alone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm.
So in the flashback sequence, the family disappears. Should there be a noise to go along with that? Like, because he's going to be facing forward and his family going to be behind him, and then there could be like a noise, and then he turns around, and then they're gone. Or wouldn't that be effective? As just a suggestion.
You should have it like mid-conversation. And
Yeah.
then just stop talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe they don't reply. I think if you put a sound effect, it can sound quite cheesy.
Yeah.
Like, and if you did, you've got to put the perfect sound effect in it.
Or you could have like all the nature sounds, and when he sees them, there's like no sound at all.
Yeah, it all goes silent.
And then
Yeah.
when they're like not seeing.
So like put emphasis on like the silence
Yeah.
of.
Mm.
Okay.
I don't think there should be a voiceover.
No.
I think that sounds a bit too.
Have him
Yeah.
speak like when he's going in the house, say hello.
Okay.
Check if people's there.
Yeah, only have
Like he should only speak when he needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
limited speech.
Or maybe
Okay.
like at the end it could be like all muffled, so you don't actually hear what is said.
Mm.
Yeah, I think there should be dialogue there.
Yeah.
He should be giggling. Not giggling, but like his family's like laughing,
They're
he's
happy.
having a good time.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of stops, or like the laughter kind of comes to an end, and he like turns around and they're gone.
Yeah.
That'd be quite effective, I think. As in like a sudden realization that no one's there.
Yeah. Okay.
The missing, forgotten, left
Okay.
behind.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Don't leave me.
Please.
I think older boy, probably.
I think
say
that,
younger.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah, younger.
He's
It's kind
more
of
vulnerable if he's younger.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
he's not used to being on his own. He'd be more like affected, be more scared if he was on his own.
But could you get a younger person of like 5.
to show emotions.
Yeah.
That really
Or like
affected
8 or something. Something like 10.
Yeah.
8.
Well, he's
Although no,
12.
I think younger.
12.
Well, you get someone that looks old.
It is.
No, sorry, that looks younger, but they're quite old.
So would it, like, how would that affect the audience, like the age of the character? Would they?
They'd empathise with them.
Yeah.
More.
Like they're like, oh, I've been lost once, or I've been lost in Superman. Oh, I know what he feels like. Oh, okay.
He hasn't got any like parents to like guide him or anything.
Yeah, because younger children obviously more vulnerable. You know, them if they're scared, you kind of
Try and help them.
yeah, you feel for them rather than if it's like a 20-year-old man. You'd be like, I'll grow up.
Drums.
It's like woodwind, something like that.
Yeah, I don't think
Ambient.
music should be a big thing in it because
Yeah.
I think the whole focus on like nature and lost. You know.
What, so like have limited music, because then you can like hear the silence of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like
Okay.
being lost. No
Should-
comfort.
Should I just include music in part of it, or none throughout the whole thing? Because the last scene is going to be quite fast paced, where he like discovers the other person.
Oh, maybe
I could include
maybe
music in that.
drums, like
like a
like
build
a,
up
like
to
a
it.
djembe or something.
Or maybe when he's with his family, it could be quite soothing, calm, quite happy music. But then when they're gone, the music just stops abruptly as well.
Or it could like change into kind of like a more
Dark.
dramatic kind of music.
Eerie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a bit whistly.
Okay. So like drums and piano maybe, or
I don't think piano.
And
No.
what kind of instrument for the flashback then that you were talking about?
Violin.
Violin, string.
Strings.
Yeah.
Woodwind.
And then for the like when his parents are missing, I don't know what the instrument's called, but like you know the White Walker kind of tune, like that kind of eerie whistly spin.
Like a flute.
Yeah, like, it's a bit fluty. Pan
Eerie
flute.
pan flute
Yeah.
thing. Perhaps there should be like flashbacks to the moment where he bumped his head, like so he can slowly retrace his steps at the start. So it's like, oh, how did I get it? So that may come across the reason why he found the house in the first place.
Mhm. But in like the end scene where he finds the other survivor when he goes back into the woods after he's in the house, should there be dialogue between those two people, or should it just be him finding the other person and then it just like cutting to black and you don't really know what happens next?
There should be limited dialogue. Maybe the person just goes, "Oh, come with me," and then they just go off and then it cuts.
Uh-huh.
Like a one-liner.
You know, like a one-line
Or
thing.
maybe it could be you don't even see the other outside of the kid just kind of walks
see
into
him.
a room and then he's like, oh my goodness. And it's kind of like over the shoulder of this other person that he's met. Like you don't know who it is. It could
Yeah.
be someone that he knows or
Okay.
someone evil.
So it could be either and it'd still be...
That'd be a better cliffhanger if like you didn't know who the person that you saw was.
Do you think it's better to have a cliffhanger than to like
Yeah.
tell the
Yeah.
audience what's going to
Yeah.
happen next?
Or you have like the last line could be like related to the title or something like that.
I think you should be able to like people be able to find out what's going on. So oh, he's obviously found something nice. Like you could use an expression on someone's face just to see if they found someone they like or found someone they don't like.
Okay. Thank you very much.